Hello there. So this is Chris again with another RPM-inspired video mix, poke around, walk through, whatever you want to call it. And I gotta say, I've just opened this a few minutes ago, and I'm completely boggled by what I'm finding in here. This is a tune that I've always really kind of liked. For being a nothing tune, it's just one of those things. But what I'm finding in here is just kind of blowing my mind. So I'll start at the beginning. A couple of years ago, I was working with Ron Wyman at his place on Bombino music, stuff we had recorded in Africa, and he had this thumb drum thing, which is like a box with a wooden box that has cutouts on the top, and you can kind of hit it with your thumbs or your hands or mallets or whatever. And I was just playing around with it one day, and this is a little riff that I came up with. And that's basically what I did here for, I don't know, 5 minutes or something. And, but there's no edits in this. I was just surprised. I just played for a while, and again, threw it away. Just kind of threw it in the nugget pile, never did anything with it. I was too busy working on other stuff. Forgot about it for 2 or 3 years, whatever it is. And so when it came RPM time, February of 2012, I said, hey, I can make a tune out of this. And so I think the first things that I added were the guitars. And I really just kind of improvised along with, this is just an improvised thing, but it has a bunch of different parts. It's basically the same thing, I guess. But there's these like other little weird... I was just noodling. Who knows what I was doing? And so I took a stab at the guitar. There's this first one, and then I kind of noodled at the end, and so this is the acoustic guitar parts. And again, there's a regular 6-string, and then a high string. I think I had them capoed or something maybe, but so it just kind of noodles around like that for a while. Then eventually the bass kicks in, and it's that same kind of bass, exactly that same bass setup as that African tune, where there's the line, which sounds like it's interesting to me, but and then the guitar amp, let me get it where it bangs a little harder. It's a little cleaner. And they actually sound out of phase to me now. And there's no EQs on them or anything. There is this thing. They say cleaner, yeah. Huh. Anyways, pretty big in there, but and then there's some steel guitar, a lot of steel guitar edits, and a lot of that picking on the other side of the bar kind of stuff. Yeah, I was just there, sorry. And look at, I mean, there's a lot of takes here and a couple of comps. So it was a lot of work here, tinkering. I remember that being kind of a lot. Trying to figure out what the tune's going to be. And so that would be my I've got a Dickerson lap steel plugged into that same Univox amp. Let's look at the percussion. I think all this percussion stuff is all, other than the cymbals, there's a couple things here. This is all live stuff. Except for some of these cymbals. Emu cymbals and cymbals. Who knows what those are? Maybe came out of contact or... Yeah. Those are the emu. Like weird gong things. Yeah. Yeah, the emu has there's a bunch of Chinese kind of gongy stuff. All kinds of Asian stuff I've got in there. That's what that all is. So, but no EQs on the acoustic guitars. Just nothing. A little bit of reverb. No EQs on any of the percussion. No EQs on the bass. No EQs or anything on the... Like no compression, anything. Other than the mix bus. I guess it is RPM after all, and I was a little rushed maybe. So this is where everything kind of changes and takes a different direction, but really I'll just kind of improvised. Other than the steel, which was obviously very kind of messed with and edited, but there you have it. The wood drum, Ron's wood drum song. Hope you enjoyed watching. I'm gonna get out of here.